기한이 경과한 것 같은데. 아니, 이러시면 안 돼요. 왜 이래 이거. 내가 싸우는 선택지를 골랐다고? 언제 그랬지? 어쩔 수 없지. 한 방 더! 총알이 없어! 봐주지 않는다. 잠깐만. 한번 보자. 확인을 해보자. 어떤 퍽이 있는지. 내 이 퍽을 모르잖아. 심장을 바꾸면 독정이 감소하고 치명타 입을 확률이 줄고 회복 아이템 효율이 늘어나고 심장을 바꾸면 별론데? 척추는 힘수치와 DT 보너스가 2배 증가? 그래도 내 몸이 좋지. 안녕? 뇌를 줄 생각은 없어.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiment.
화술!
That is the most insane thing I've ever heard. Besides...
내가 모비우스를 죽였다고 생각해?
Yes! Wait, you did, didn't you? You are lying. Why would you reason with that maniac? He'll destroy us all! Yes.
Dr. Klein, I must intersect.
아, 역시 달라 꼬셔놨지 내가.
Not harm the lobotomite.
꼬셔놨지.
I'm not going to harm it. I'm going to dissect it until it's dead. Why the sudden
이럴 줄 알고.
I cannot stand a sweet breathing organism, breathing in and out to suddenly not breathe. We must keep it alive. For study. Slow study.
Gala, these vocalized pauses are unlike you. What do you care?
Fine. Are you sure we've calculated all the combat probabilities here? I mean, the lobotomite confronted Mobius. Plus, you know, we haven't had a COMBAT drill in forever. I don't think we could form a tactical attack triangle.
그래. 내가 이길 거라고. 왠지 한번 졌던 것 같지만 내가 이길 게 분명하니까.
So get off my voice box.
Silencing opinionators.
Why am I even listening to you fools? The determinators are greater than the hesitators, so hesitators, be quiet. We are bigger, smarter, and floatier than you, lobotomites. We don't wish to fight you, so surrender your brain, now.
어쩔 수 없나봐요. 아, 나 이거 이길 수가 없을 것 같아. 아무래도. 어떡하지?
No more stim packs.
너무 아파요. 아, 달라를 죽이고 싶진 않은데. 아이, 누나 좋아요. 너무 아프잖아?
We're out of stim packs. Maybe you'd be better off with an auto-death suit.
뭔가 방법이 잠깐만. 잠깐만. 아, 탄이 없어요. 미치겠습니다. 기다려봐. 할 수 있는 게 있을 거야, 내가 분명. 이렇게 가진 않아. 아, 근데 다 작살내놨지 이거. 아, 잠깐만. 이거라도? 이것도 작살내지 않았나? 진짜 총체적인 난국이다 이거. 이거야말로. 좋아, 이걸로 가본다. 너그들이 준 총으로 너를 죽여줄게. 혹시라도 뭐 다른 게 되는지 보자. 아. 나 죽은 거 같지? 아, 잠깐 있어봐. 어떻게든 이 사태를 해결해보자. 뭔가 방법이 있을 것이야. 사오탄이라도 만들 수 있으면. 4호탄이라도 만들어서. 이걸로 어떻게 해보는 거야? 어떻게든 해보는 거야. 된다. 수류탄 같은 건 안 쓰려고 일부러 그러는 거잖아요. 개자식들.
Ready, steady, fighting.
하지마 하지마 얘들아. 아 왜이래 이거. 이걸로는 안되겠는데.
We're out of stimulants. Maybe you'd be better off with an auto defense suit.
지금 내가 과학이 몇이지? 21. 택도 없지.
Ready, steady, fighting.
누가 잘못 맞고 있는데 지금?
No more stimulants.
아 쉣. 아 아니야. 아니라고 이게.
No more stimulants.
뭔가 좋은 장소를 찾아보자.
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
잘하면 안 걸릴 수도 있어.
Time to fight. That's all. Ready, steady, fighting. Was that all?
모른다. 몰라.
Uh-oh. Cessation of hostilities complete. Ready, steady, fighting.
What lurks in the darkness of the think tank?
아니 지금 총알이 없는데 네가 이러면 안 돼. 아 진짜!
Bad guys dealt with. This one looks pretty tough.
잠깐만. 잠깐만요. 은신 치명타 뭔가 들어갔거든 지금?
There is no movement I can detect. House.
오케이 오케이 할 수 있어! 폭발물 따위 쓰지 않아! 달라 미안해 정들었지만 미안하다. 내가 폭발물 안 쓰고 한다 그랬어 안 그랬어?
Fighting over. Cessation of hostilities complete.
가자 쉬발 개같은거 더러운거. 야 데드머니보다 여기가 더 짜증났어 진짜로. 곰인형 갖고 있네 달라.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century.
내가 한다
The
그랬죠.
courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others, which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all
나도 총알 없어서
mankind.
고생할 줄은 몰랐어.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him over much. Once the rush of
치매네,
cats wore
얘는.
off, he forgot he had failed
약물성
in any
치매인가?
event.
그러면
After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
얘 모비우스라고 적대 세력이었다가 내가 살려주네.
Forces of a small constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the big empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy, except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
복수질이었다.
Blind-eye old Jefferson eventually discovered a new sound. Silence. It only made him more filled with the blues than before. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names much too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test
다 했으면 엔딩이 좀 더 볼만했을 텐데.
rather than performing
탄이 없어서
superficial
못했다.
observation. They realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after, the stealth suit had left it.
스텔스 슈트가 편지를 어떻게 남겨?
So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
The think tank basement, filled with lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard. The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final shrill, terrified screams.
거의 몰아붙였지. 피바람이 불었어.
They
전투가 아주.
broadcast these humiliating last moments as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome. The courier was the inheritor of the Big Empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
올드월드 블루스가
Stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
우리말로 해석하면 꼰대네.
into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
좀 다른가?
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm,
직역하면 옛 세계의
science
우울이
became a
맞죠.
beacon for the
직역이 아니라 의미.
There was old world blues and new world hope, and hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
오케이. 약물 중독의 저항력, 피해 저항 상승. 포탈 생성기. 오케이. 나 가서 저거 좀 탄 좀 갖고 올게요. 이 옌병할 거 잊었다. 나 여기 다 털어버릴 거야. 개빡침이요. 진짜 촉박 쳤으니까 말리지 마쇼. 알겠습니까? 아주 많이 몹시 화가 나 있지 지금. 나 지금 몹시 화나 있어. 뭘 이건가? 뿅? 뿅? 네. 뿅? 말리지 마소. 다 털어버린다. 이런 극심한 분노를 느껴본 적이 없어. 탄이 부족해서 내가 이렇게 비굴한 뒤졌다. 그리고 결정적으로 저 머리에 쓰는 그 3줄짜리 유니크를 얻지 못했지. 어디서 나오는지도 모르지만 이 잡듯이 뒤져서 얻고 말겠어. 이 간지템을 반드시.